welcome back to another episode of Tailor Made Rides. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my buddy's Mustangs that we built. It's a 2007 Mustang. It's got the drivetrain out of a GT, and I did lose a little bit of the first footage I took of that. I have some issues with the camera I'm using, but the rest of this video should be good. We'll talk about some of the exhaust work, some of the engine work that's done. We'll hear it, we'll fire it up, and like I said, I lost a little bit of it, so we'll be jumping right into it, but let me know what you think, and hopefully you'll like it. And if you're a fan of Mustangs like I am, maybe it'll inspire you to go get one yourself. Let me know what you think. So, got the Mustang here with Svela, and he's gonna give us a little bit of tour, the walk around of this car. You can see I apologize, I got the shakes on me today, but we got it here on the lift just so we can get underneath it. But it is a, what's the color of this? What is it called?
Tungsten gray.
Tungsten gray. That's pretty sweet. And here, let me flip the camera around, I'll show you. Alrighty, sir. Tell us a little bit about it. What have you done to the outside?
As far as the outside, came with the original, I think, 17-inch rims. Purchased a set of used GT California special rims, 18-inch. Slapped some Firestones on that. Tires are actually really great. Not good in water. Added, you know, the plastic, you know, the
No, these are real. These
like
are real.
that.
I don't know what you're talking about. These are real.
Yep, and then the back end.
Is there a difference in tire size between the front and the rear?
They're all 18-inch.
All 18s.
I can't remember the width. Is what they stocked.
Oh, okay. Stock tire. For now.
For now.
For now.
For now. Back end, I've got Pipes True Dual Exhaust. That was bought for my 4-liter V6, but we fabricated it to fit on for the 4.6 when we did the swap.
So a little bit of a spoiler there. Used to be a V6. It is now. This should say GT.
It should. This is actually it was a 07 pony package, so it had has the pony badge on the side. I think the leather seats, 5-speed manual, and then had the shaker stereo. I think that made it the pony package.
Nice. Mustang guys, bunch of nerds.
Whatever.
No, but I really like it.
Same thing. I don't know if you want to pop in there. Or...
Yeah, take a quick look at the inside here.
It's a little messy. I got some wiring issues going on.
Yeah, so that's for your tune, right?
Yes. So right now it's just wired up to. I just have a small AEM air fuel ratio gauge. I do have a pod I want to put in, but I still need 2 more gauges to put in there before I put it in. So I didn't want to rip it apart and then add 2 more later on. So definitely showing its age with the leather and the door skins. I don't know if you caught that on the driver's side.
No, I tried not to focus on that one for you.
It's hot and it's peeling off. That's very common for these cars. Door skins are always falling off. All right, so there's one more thing I want to point out. The pony package also included the chrome grille gear with the fog lights. It is to, I guess, replicate the old GT, the 60s Mustang GT. Had the headlights in the grille. So that's another little stylish thing there with the pony package.
I feel like these cars, this body style does get a lot of hate, and I kind of like it.
It does. I believe it's just because they're heavy.
Yeah. A little
Heavy,
underpowered.
Underpowered. I mean, a 4-liter V6 not really putting out. I think the brochure says 210 horses.
Yeah.
Probably like 170 at the most.
Not a whole lot.
So nothing crazy.
Let's get the power barn opened here.
Yeah. Awkward.
It's his first day doing it.
First day, first car.
We'll edit that out for you. Oh yeah. So that intake right there is the that's the, I don't even know what, the bread and butter.
Yeah.
The golden goose.
Yeah. So was a 4-liter. Now it's it was a stock 4.6 3-valve that we took from a donor car.
It was a GT.
Yep. In the meantime, as we had it ripped apart, painted the valve covers, added the Ford Performance just for a little glamour there. Added a BBK 62mm throttle body, Roush air intake. It also has 46-pound fuel injectors. Upgraded those from the stock. I think 24 pounds was stock.
It's quite the big difference. Take a look at that.
When we were tuning it and getting the car kind of finalized, we had a slight hole in the OEM intake manifold. So I went ahead and bought a Ford Performance or Ford Racing intake manifold. Just money. You know, it's just money.
Sure.
Whatever, just
like checks.
Yeah. Whatever. So we got that fixed. Once that was in, found the hole. replaced it and tuned it, and it's been driving ever since.
Yeah, it runs pretty good, and I really like the support beam you have across. Does it can you tell the difference?
I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
When we took it off, we had it off just with the fuel. We had some issues with leaking. I think the injectors were leaking, so we had in and out. We left it off for a while, and then I had it in my trunk for a couple months, and I decided to put it back on, and I could definitely tell there's a difference in the handling. Even when I had the 4-liter in it, you could tell. Not that I was a race car, but going around some pretty good curves, you could definitely feel that it was on the ground. You could take a turn a little bit faster. And this is an official race car. If you notice, we have a chopped AC line over here.
Yeah.
So no AC in this bad boy.
I remember cutting that off with a hacksaw.
Yeah, so it's very hot.
I think he shed a tear when I did that.
I did, because it's really
the
hot.
AC pump is, well, it's down there, and we left it in there. And he just told me before we popped the hood, he's tired of it.
Yeah, it's
Thursday's supposed to be about 90.
Yeah, you can't tell, but I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm actually. It's kind of warm. Well, we'll get you underneath here, show you a couple of the cool goodies underneath that this has that the common Mustang does not, and it rhymes with tubular. So tell us what we got going on back here.
Underneath here we have adjustable panhard bar.
Yep.
Yeah, adjustable.
I believe so.
Our sway bar aftermarket, we did find out that the bushing broke.
Yeah, brand new.
It's brand new, so lots of popping and banging around when I'm driving, so I gotta replace that. Otherwise, these bushings still look good on both sides.
And now these are, what's the difference between, not to interrupt you, but those are aftermarket track bars.
Yep.
The other ones are pretty thin, weren't they? These are a lot meatier, you could say.
No, actually, no, these are a little bit smaller.
Oh, well, I stand corrected.
They were, these, I mean, it's more straight cut. It's very rectangular. That one's kind of, just matches factory, just, metal.
Sure.
I understand. So it looks a little cleaner, nice and straight. The car is lowered about 1.5 inches, I believe, and 1.25 inches, I think.
Okay.
And I think all the way around. So yeah, I've got the lowering suspension. Here's the fabricated Trudel exhaust that we had to make fit for the new headers for the V8. Still sound good. It wasn't a bad deal.
And now this does have cats still on it.
Yes.
So just mufflers and cats. I don't believe anything else. But we'll show you here the exhaust. See, it runs up. Now this is the combination, if I remember correctly, right, of the 4.0 V6 and the VT or V8
yes,
VT.
Actually, yeah.
The GT.
So yeah, we just clamped it right here, but this.
A student actually helped us out with this.
Everything up here is stocked GT exhaust until you get to, they can't see what this is the way. We wash that. And then about right here is when we had to fabricate it to fit the rear end. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now this is the goodie right here. Some of you Ford fans can see that this doesn't quite look, the Ford, but it's this guy, this bar right here. Would you describe this tubular front end or tubular front cross member?
Yeah, tubular front end. Motor mount. What have you? It is about they say 20 pounds, 22 pounds lighter. That's what the brochure says. I haven't weighed it, but. Yeah, the front end here, it was big, clunky, it was huge.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see any of this without this tubular front end here. This would be all covered up, you couldn't see anything in the video. So it makes it way easy. We got the headers in really easily.
Yeah, and those are shorties.
Yeah, we hooked up everything underneath the car with more ease. And then if the original lower control arms would be in the way, they were just big, I'm sorry, not the lower control arms, but the stock motor mounts, so it made it a lot easier.
Yeah. Plus, it sounds it's a lot lighter. 20 pounds, it adds up, and it sounds cool to say that you got a tubed front engine cradle.
Yeah. The other thing that we had to do was when I bought it, I didn't realize that you could choose with motor mount option. So I bought it without motor mounts, and we had to fabricate our own motor mounts, which actually was not hard at all. Took one shot. Measured twice, cut once, and they lined perfectly. and we've had no issues with that since. So really happy with the front end.
Yeah, I really like it too. It kind of went in there. Our biggest issue was just getting the time, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
But without further ado, let's fire this bad boy up and let's hear this 4.6. So if you can't tell by the idle here, it does have cams. Now this 4.6 is dual overhead cams. I forgot the exact specs. It's been about a year since we built this car, but this thing does have aftermarket camshafts in it. You can hear it, some aftermarket springs. It sounds pretty good for a 4.6 for a nice V8. While he's letting it warm up here, he's got a nice tune on it. These 4.6s, in my opinion, are one of the last, maybe not the last, but are one of the muscle cars or electric fuel injected vehicles that sound kind of like an old carbureted engine. Now, some people are going to say that's absolutely ridiculous, but that's my opinion. And I really like the sound. I think it's quite unique. All right, so that'll do it for today's video. Again, if you liked the Mustang, if you have a Mustang, if you have thoughts about what should happen next, ProCharger, turbo, set of slicks in the back, a half cage, comment below. And again, if you have one and you have some work done to it, let me know. If you liked the video, if you liked the car, drop a like, hit subscribe, and hopefully we can show this car in the future. And tell Svela thank you. Thanks for coming back, or thanks for coming out, showing it. It's pretty sweet.
Thank you.